Okay, we'll go to questions, Robbie. Let's see.
Another really good quality start from Nate. I know it's tough sometimes in these conditions, but how did you feel like he attacked today and kind of ran through their lineup for the most part?
I thought he was really good. He was pretty vibrant for coming back with a day short from last week and a long outing last week. The first couple innings, they were super aggressive, and I think that, I think he had first 2 innings was minimal pitches, and so he got a chance to roll. We got him a little bit of a lead, and it was really good. I thought it was crisp.
Steve.
Since we talked about our concern level with the offense, it's 41 runs on 41 hits last 3 ball games. What's your concern level now at this point?
Well, it got a little tight in there, but I thought today was one of those games. It was tough offensively because of the wind and the cold. We hit 3 or 4 balls early, just right on the screws, and they went to them. And I thought just they're taking walks right now, which we didn't do 2 weeks ago, and they're getting better pitches to hit. We got good offense. There's some really good players in there, and they've been able to play the game a little bit. I've been, we'll get a bunt, move a guy over, drive a runner in. We're doing a good job with that right now.
Robbie.
On the lineup change with Stevens and then Hijack, both of those really hit the ball hard today, and we've seen that now twice from Connor when he was benched coming in there and reacting. How do you feel like he's handling that situation? And if you can speak to on Nolan coming in today.
Well, we need another left-handed bat. Nolan's a special player. Got to get him some opportunities. I joked with Connor in the dugout after the game. I said, "You're going to be a victim of your own success. It's better when I don't start you." And he laughed. He said, "No, Coach, I want to start." And I know he wants to start. But he's been such a mature kid about it. 2 big hits again tonight to open up the game. And he had it on Sunday the same way. So they both played well. We need them both. There's got to be some rotation in there. We need another extra left-handed bat. Nolan Stevens, special ball player too.
Steve.
Dave Mershon, speaking of special ball players, can really handle the bat. 2-out bunt there. Did that come from the bench, or is that a sight read from the player? Has he got a green light on that whenever he wants? Kind of take us through that scenario.
I call some, but I didn't call that one. It was all on his own. He's there's a lot in there you don't teach, and the base running, he just causes a lot, and the chop ball over the pitcher. You say, well, that's kind of a lucky swing, but he has a lot of lucky swings in because he's just always competing, always putting the ball in play. Finally healthy enough to get out there and play defensively. Today was the first day we could get him on the field. I thought he looked good there too. But he does so many. I think that front of our lineup tonight, I told our team, Amani walks 4 times, if I'm not mistaken, and the one time he swings, he hits a missile, and then you got Merce behind him, and then you got to go run through the DJs and Hunters. It's got a chance to be a really good front order.
Alex.
Coach, these past 2 games, you guys have had 2 big innings, and a lot of those runs have been scored via the walk. Are you impressed with the growth, the patience of this team over these, last 2 games? I guess just the early part of the season.
Yes, we've been preaching it. I sat here and preached it about 4 hours ago. You got to control your counts. You got to control what you want to hit, especially in RBI situations. I think they're doing a better job there of. They want to hit so bad, they're just jumping out there and trying to hit, and they've really been able to slow it down a little bit in the last week or so and get a better pitch to hit. Or take the walk, because sometimes, you're never out when you walk. I don't care how hard you hit it, sometimes it goes at somebody. So
Robbie.
Not a lot of pressure on KK to come in there with a 10-run lead, but did get the first, or a couple guys on, I guess, early in the inning and got out of it. What did you think of his first appearance?
I thought he was good. We've been trying to get him out, those young guys, you try to get them in the right spot. Showed a really good slider out there. Even the home plate umpire, when I made the change, I said, "Hey, this is his first outing. Be careful." And after the inning was over, he said, "That's pretty good." When you see it back there, and he's got a little more juice in there, but he's throwing a lot of 2-seamers right now. He gets a lot of ground balls. You saw the ground ball he got there in the infield. So you're gonna, hopefully we'll get him out there more and more. Steve.
I know you'd like to play perfect baseball, but this time last year through 10 games, you had 20 errors, and counting tonight, you have 8 through 10. Maybe talk about the emphasis that you placed on defense and maybe the priority with your recruiting aspects of it too to short things up.
Well, we felt like defense. You can't win at a high level if you don't defend. So, Logan Kohler's a really good defender. Dylan Cupp is one of the better defenders out there. Amani and Mersh out there at second base, and we have an outfield that can really run and get it too. And I think our catchers have done a great job. I think our 2 catchers there. A couple of those errors are pickoffs, 3. So we keep, we're working it. We spent an hour on pickoffs and inside defense, and you know, those are areas we can really improve on, because that's not hard stuff. That's just focus-minded stuff. But the defense piece has been impressive.
Steve?
Kind of following up on that, do you almost take for granted how good Dylan Cup can be at times defensively? Because he makes everything look so easy. It's really not.
Well, and I'm on him a little bit, because it looks like, you know, like, speed up, let's go. And he just has that internal clock that good infielders have, that he knows he's got that guy out. And I got Mersch on one side, who is like, he's on fire, and his first step is he's blowing through everything, which he'll make some mistakes because of that. And then I got Cup, who you know, he always makes the play. He's always got the guy by a foot mentality. So it's good players.
Robbie?
Kyle struggled last week to get through that outing, but he was getting ahead in counts 0-1, 0-2. What have you seen from him this week as far as his, you know, coming back from that and trying to get back out there tomorrow?
He just puts his work in. He's a really hard-working, tough kid. I don't think he's even thinking about it. I think he's forgot about it. He's done this for years. They worked. I mean, him and Coach Park got together. I mean, key is putting guys away. You know, I think we saw that last week, and he can do that. He did it in week 1 against some really good hitters. So, but he's so mature. I joked him about something. He don't even listen to me hardly. He walked away and did his work. So he'll be fine. I'm excited to see him bounce back tomorrow.